Hi, welcome back to another episode of Eve TCG. My name is Tony. Hope you guys had a good Easter. It's Monday today. Hope you guys have spent time with your family or your loved ones or friends, and rejoicing in the return of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And anyways, here to talk about some One Piece news, and hope you guys enjoyed the One Piece OP15 release. We had the release this week. Hope you guys were able to get some product out there: sleeve booster packs, double packs, booster boxes, anything. I know for a lot of you, it's not easy. It's not easy for us here in Wisconsin. I imagine in the bigger cities, it's even crazier with more people, right? And not enough supply and way too much demand. Um, but yeah, going back, we had another OP15 pre-release event. It got canceled for the same reason last week, for not having enough supply. They didn't get any allocation, so they made up for it for having it this Sunday. Actually, on Easter, my daughter and I went. She did awesome. She scored in the final eight of the event. She won two packs. She got, I think she was in the seventh place. She got two packs, and I was so proud of her, so happy for her. She did amazing. And again, I want to reiterate that collectors, investors, you guys need to play the game. I keep saying that. I'm sorry, I keep sounding like a broken record, but not only if you want to know what's good out there, what cards are great, but you have the best shot at getting the best pulls is in the pre-release events. Because so what Bandai does is they send out three different, um, I guess, batches of product, right? So for pre-release, they send the first batch, right? The first allocation, and then in the second batch, that's where all the stores, your Targets, your WalMarts, the LGSs, they get their booster boxes, the packs, which is then harder to get good pulls, and then they'll do the third wave where it goes again to the stores and whatnot, which the stores get their second wave, right? Or the third wave from Bandai, but it's the second wave, and the pulls get even harder. So the best way to get the good pulls is in these pre-release events. That's where you see all the players. They're pulling SPs and mangas. My daughter pulled some good cards. She pulled a secret rare that I have right here. Let me show it to you guys. Um, she pulled the secret rare Luffy. She pulled the alternate art Red Zoro, and then the alternate art Kaku. And you know what? That was in five packs that she got. I go so okay. So when you go to a pre-release, it was $30 for us each, and you get five packs of OP15 or whatever's releasing, right? And those were the three pulls she got out of those five packs. So that was pretty awesome. And besides that, besides the five packs, everybody gets one of these packs. It's kind of like a participation pack. So that was really neat. We pulled, like regular cards, nothing crazy, right? But they each come with the release event stamp right there. Right there it says release stamp. That's for the Jewelry Bonnie, Zeph. And there's 90 different versions of cards you can pull from this. So I imagine these packs can have maybe some alternate arts. But I mean, it's pretty cool, to have that little release stamp that's L Thor. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if it shines very, it's hard to see the release event right there. So you get the five packs, you get that promo pack, and then you get another promo card. So that's Boa promo card. And then I haven't opened it yet, but there's a leader card in the back, and my daughter got the same thing. We haven't even seen what's behind it, but I mean, for $30, you get to play for 2.5 hours, and then if you win, like the top four gets like a special pack, so some better cards. And like my daughter won two rounds, so she got two packs. So definitely worth going to play, guys. The game is so much fun. So yeah, I just wanted to share on that. Again, like the best hits are going to come out of these pre-releases. It's been studied. A lot of content creators say it, and the guys that I play with tell me the same. So go to these pre-release events when you get a chance. It's fun. Play the game, guys. It's amazing. Only if you're just a collector, just go one day to a local LGS. Find out where they're playing One Piece by your house. It's definitely worth it. It's a lot of fun. We're having so much fun with it. Again, my daughter used to collect Pokemon cards. I took her with me one day to play One Piece, and I know some of you are Pokemon collectors, but she's kind of done with Pokemon right now. She's just all One Piece. I bought it to keep it sealed because it's a good investment. I'm hoping that maybe it buys my daughter a car one day when she goes to college, or buys her way into college. So, I've been buying every time I get a chance. I'll go get an ETB, a couple ETBs at a Target or a Walmart, and I just keep them sealed for her. Or we go vend, and then I flip them for One Piece cards because that's what I like. I can't find One Piece. One Piece is harder to find at the stores, and I'm not standing in those lines anymore. I don't have to stand in those lines and try to guess when they're gonna stock, because when, again, like I said before, if you're a player at an LGS local game store or shop, they take care of the players. They come out and ask you guys how many booster boxes you want to pre-order at MSRP 120, 130. Um, so again, like that's the play. If you guys want to collect, get cards, and not have to wait in these lines and hope that the guy in front of you doesn't take every pack, or if Target only gives you 2 packs minimum, right? Go play. They give you first dibs. They give the players first dibs at these cards. Why am I telling you guys this? Why am I giving you my secrets, right? Now I'm gonna short myself if there's more players, because guys, if there's more players, the game has a better chance at surviving. It doesn't die. Our investments don't die, right? They stay. It's safe. If the game stays safe, if the players keep playing, the game doesn't die, and your cards that you're investing in continue to rise in value, because then Bandai has to print more cards to supply the demand. So that's why I'm telling you guys, because we need the players. And I shot videos here. My daughter actually, getting her eighth place, and then look how packed the stores are. This was on a store tournament this past Saturday, and then Sunday for and Easter on Saturday for the OP15 makeup made up pre-release. They made it up for not having allocation last week, but I mean, the players are there, guys. This game isn't dying. One Piece is not crashing right now. Not financial advice. This is what I'm doing right now. I think it's a great time to buy. Prices are kind of low right now compared to what we saw like 3 4 months ago when they just rose so fast. So right now it's kind of like we're bouncing back. So right now I think it's a good time to buy. Buy what you like. Buy what you like. That way if it crashes, you still like the card, right? Like if you liked, a red manga Luffy, which is what, $29,000, right? And it went down to $25,000. If you liked it at 29,000, you should like it at 25,000, right? If you liked a card at $100 and it went down to 50, you should like it even more at 50 because it's cheaper to acquire, right? So look at it that way. Don't look at it as I guess, in a greedy way, right? That you want to get rich off of it. Don't think of it that way. Just collect what you like. I'm collecting what I like. I'm playing the game that I like. I'm invested in this game. I don't think it's going anywhere. And if it does, if it crashes, then I'm going to continue playing it because I enjoy playing it. We're going to go vending this Saturday. I hope to flip some sports cards that I'm not into anymore and just go more into One Piece. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are still watching it. The anime is cool. I'm so far behind, but I finally got to Gear 2 Luffy. Oh my god, such a cool thing. That's my chase card. That's my grail. Is that EBO2 Luffy Gear 2? That's the one I want. It's like 6 7 grand. Like for me, that's unattainable right now. But that's my grail. And then the Dodgers one, just because originally from California before we moved to Wisconsin. And to me, those are my two chases right now. I'm hoping to, like, little by little acquire them. Hopefully, I can sell a lot of sports cards that I'm not into anymore. And yeah, why don't you guys let me know what your grills are? I'd love to hear it. If you'd like to comment and subscribe, please. That helps information out and try to spread positive vibes to get more One Piece players in. Also, again, it's a TCG channel, so for those of you that are just One Piece, cool. I want to talk a little bit of Disney Lorcana. So Disney Lorcana, I do not play it. I think I played it once. I played it twice, maybe once with my daughter, or once at the shop. I'm more into One Piece right now, but I do like collecting it. I do like to invest in Lorcana, Disney Lorcana, and collect it. It's Disney never fails. You know, I mean, they're so big. I mean, the only thing that would cause that TCG to fail is probably if Disney killed their partnership with Ravensburg. So, and by the way, the people that print Lorcana also print, um, I'm sorry, Pokemon. So, you know, the Pokemon is so far behind in supply they can't keep up with demand. I just think they can't print enough Lorcana because now they're sharing printers, and I don't think Pokemon's going to stop printing so they can print Lorcana. So I think that's going to make Lorcana even harder to get. I think I don't know, it's not financial advice, but I have some first chapters back there. Good time to buy, I think. I think it's going to explode, and I'm just waiting for these anniversary sets. Disney Lorcana is coming up with I think it's Into the Wild, something Into the Wild. I can't. Wild Unknown, I think it is. I forgot. I'm sorry. Excuse me for that. But it's the new set coming out for Lorcana, the next set, which is going to be introducing Pixar and Toy Story characters. And I think I've heard Incredible, also characters from Incredibles. I can't even talk. So I'm stoked about that. I didn't really buy too much Whispers in the Well or Winter Spell. I think I kind of mellowed out after Fable. But all these sets are climbing right now. The first chapter, we're kind of starting to bump, you know, starting to pump up. And with this Pixar coming in, you know, think about it. You know, you're gonna have what do you call it? Woody, Buzz Lightyear. Can you imagine two iconics of those? I mean, man. And then you got at the end of the year, you got the Pokemon 30th anniversary. Um, One Piece OP17, another anniversary set. OP13 was an anniversary set. OP09, OP5 anniversary sets, and look how hot those boxes are right now. Those sets are amazing. They have full of value. So saving up for OP17 for this Disney Lorcana set with Pixar, and the 30th anniversary set. Not trying to go crazy on everything else right now. And oh, some more news on other TCG. So when we were playing the One Piece pre-release, we couldn't go to the main room because it was packed with Gundam players. The Gundam room was packed. So Gundam's doing great. I've heard Riftbound is doing great. So I don't know if it's this big old TCG bubble, but man, it's wild. Never seen anything like this in the TCG market. So it's an asset that's I think is here to stay. It almost reminds me of the crypto times with all the meme coins coming out. You know, when Dogecoin started and Bonk started, and then all these other on Solana started. I mean, just it reminds me of the crypto boom. So it's kind of like it scares me because we saw how crypto kind of dumped on the memes, but if you think about it, did it really dump? Bitcoin is still at 70 grand, you know? I mean, if you bought Bitcoin 5 years ago or 10 years ago for what, $5, you're still up 60 grand, 70 grand. So it's all a matter of, I think, how early you are in. And I feel in Lorcana, I feel in One Piece, it's still early. As long as the games survive, and that's why I keep preaching about the players. Play the game, guys. Even if you're investors only or collectors only, if you can go once a month, you know, go play. Be part of it. Be part of the community. The community is amazing. I mean, my daughter needed some cards for a deck for her Mihawk deck that she's building. You know, Carrot needed a character. Carrot. One of the players had it. Gave her the 3 cards she needed. You know, so the community is amazing. So nice. Everyone is so nice and accommodating, and I don't know, I can't say anything bad about it. And again, I'm late 40s individual here, barely getting into this, and I'm welcomed. You know, I'm probably the oldest guy there, and I feel welcome. So you guys have nothing to lose. All right, and that's about all the news. The only thing I was just, you know, it's amazing how TCGs have blown up. Again, I was talking about a bubble. Do I think it's a bubble? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, how much higher can we keep going, right? And I mentioned before, gas is so expensive right now. Food is so expensive. Like, you can't eat these cards, right? Like, people are going to spend money first on what they need, their shelter, their food, their fuel, and that these cards keep going up. So to me, that means that big money is here. Big money is invested in this. So big money can turn things around and dump everything too, right? But there's also the whatnot culture, the rip and ship culture. I mean, they are opening packs, buying packs like crazy, and opening them on whatnot for the views, right? For the content, because they make money when they get content, and the more packs they open, the more viewers they get. They can sell these $5 packs from Target for $10 on whatnot, and people will buy them because a lot. What's the trend these days, right? Nobody wants to leave their house. People order food through DoorDash or whatnot, whatever, to drop it off because they don't want to leave the house. Whatnot or other sites provide rip and ship culture where no one has to leave their house and get in line at Target and hope to get a pack. You can buy a pack on Whatnot, have it shipped to your house. They pull, whatever you get, right? You're paying double for the pack and maybe some shipping. It's made it easy for the individuals to buy packs, So, but if you think about how many packs these Whatnot creators are ripping through every day, that's diminishing the supply of what's out there in product. So that's making the product go up in value because there isn't any packs out there. So it's kind of is it really a bubble? Because if there's no packs, then there is no supply. That brings the value of your cards up, right? Because I don't know, maybe collecting sealed is the best way to go about it. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of everything, collecting sealed. I have my singles. I'm sending them some for graded. I'm selling some at vending, collecting what I like, playing the game, going for promos that you can't get at packs at Targets or Walmarts. So that's why you gotta love what you're doing. Like, I love One Piece, I do, and I'm all in. If I lose my ass, I lose my ass. But at least I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy the community. My daughter's loving it. It created a relationship where my daughter and I can bond going to play One Piece. That's worth it for for every dollar I spend right there. I could be doing dumb, silly things with that money. Yeah, I can be saving it too, right? But to me, this is a way of saving it. It's an investment for me. My money in the savings account loses in the bank. It loses money, right? It goes with inflation. Your banking, your savings account, your money in your savings account loses money, and you gain 0.202% a year. It's not even worth it. So, but yeah, this is what I'm investing in. Don't do what I do. Do what you want to do with your money. Only spend what you can afford to lose. But if you're gonna buy something, buy what you like to collect, guys. I like to collect Nico Robin cards. I love her cards. I don't care if they're the common 2-cent ones or the $20 ones, right? So yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Please, again, comment, like, and subscribe so we can get the word out. We're up to 70 subscribers here. Hopefully, we get to 100 here soon. I'd like to do a giveaway at 100 subscribers. So I don't know what I'd give away, but I'll definitely give something away. But anyways, you guys have a good evening. Again, hope you had a good Easter. Happy Monday. Make it a good week, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.